Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's video. I went to Walmart earlier and I got some things so I could do a full face of Wet n Wild. A lot of this stuff I've never tried before. Originally, I did want to make this video like later so I could have a chance to try some of this stuff out, but I guess this could be like a first impressions full face of Wet n Wild. One brand tutorials are one of my favorite things to watch and I really wanted to do one myself. Plus Wet n Wild is very, very inexpensive. A lot of their stuff is under $7. So I thought, what better brand than to do this video on? I'm now realizing I forgot a lot of stuff. Guess we'll start out with primer. I don't have eye primer, but I'll just use concealer, I guess. So I have two primers here. I have the Photo Focus Luminous Primer Stick and then the Photo Focus Matte Primer Stick. This one looks a little bit wet because I actually did leave it in the fridge because I guess I picked it up and didn't know that it was broken. So I tried to fix it with a little bit of this thing we call a lighter. I picked up the worst one and I tried to fix it a little bit. I hope it doesn't break. I can't return it though, that's the thing. Especially for things like this, when it looks like I've tried to fix it, they won't take it back. So I just have to go buy a new one if I really like it. But because it is a little bit hot in here, I think I am going to use the matte stick today. I'm gonna try and use it like this. I'm just gonna put it on my T-zone. It is cool too because I did put it in the fridge. It has a very nice cool texture. I'm just gonna put it on the sides of my nose and then I'm just gonna blend this in with my fingers just a little bit. Because I am going to be putting highlight on later, I do want to take the luminous primer stick and I just want to put that on the places I'm going to put highlight, so just kind of like on my cheekbones. Like I was saying, I did forget a few things and I forgot concealer. I didn't really even think about concealer for some reason. I think that's because I picked up this one from e.l.f., the 16-hour camo concealer, because my cousin recommended it to me and I picked this up and I was like, I've got a concealer I can use, but I don't from Wet n Wild. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use this e.l.f. one. I also forgot to get a setting powder. I didn't forget. I actually thought I had one at home because I used to, but it turns out I got rid of it. This is actually kind of drying down really nicely, so I don't think I need to set my eyelids. It kind of looks like it is drying down a little bit and like oxidizing, which is awesome. I don't know if it is, but it kind of looks like it is. For eyeshadow today, I have two palettes from Wet n Wild. I have the Nude Awakening palette and then the Not a Basic Peach palette. I'm going to be totally honest, I don't love either of these, but I'm just going to mix and match shades from them. I also have the old Comfort Zone palette, which I really like some of the shades in here, so I might use that too. First, I'm going to take a fluffier brush and I'm going to go in with this peachy shade right here. And I'm just going to blend that into my crease. Now, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. I think I'm going to go in with this one. It's just a small shader brush. And I'm going to go in with that like purpley shade right beside it and put that on my outer crease. Ooh. Then I'm going to go back in with that other brush that I used for my crease color. And I'm just going to blend this out a little bit. Then I'm just going to go into the Comfort Zone palette and I'm going to take the eyelid shade, this kind of like pinky beige color, and I'm just going to pop this on my lid. I want a little bit more definition from the eyes, so I am going to go in with the Not a Basic Peach palette again, and I'm going to deepen up the crease with the like one of the brown shades. Cute. So that's the eyes. I'm just going to wipe off the excess eyeshadow from under my eyes and then we're going to go into the face makeup. So we already did the primer, so we're okay in that department. So I'm just going to move on to foundation. If you watch my declutter, I actually got rid of the like Wet n Wild, what is it, the Photo Focus foundation? I got rid of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, but they came out with the stick foundation, so I thought I would try that. So here I have the shade Shell Ivory. This is a fair cool. shade. That's what it says. I'm not sure how it looks because it does look like a tiny bit too dark. So I'm just going to stripe this on and then blend it out with the brush. I don't know if it's just me, but I find that twisting Wet n Wild products up, like I found with the primers and especially this foundation stick, it's very difficult to push it up. I don't know, maybe that's just me. And this is like one of the fair colors. Like this is like the second fairest color. I don't know. There was like a very large shade range, so I feel like for people who are more like medium deep skin tones, this might work for you. It might work for me too, but I don't know because I haven't blended it out yet. I don't know which brush I want to use. So I'm finding that as I'm blending it out with the brush, it is shearing out a little bit. I personally don't have an issue with that because I like not a lot of coverage. I'm a light coverage queen, so I don't really mind that it's shearing out. But if you were kind of looking into getting this foundation with the expectation of it being full coverage, I don't know if you're really gonna achieve that. Okay, so it was a little bit difficult to blend out. I do like the finish. Like the finish is nice. The color matches. I didn't think it would, which is kind of funny. It did shear out though, so if that's an issue for you, that's something that you should keep in mind. And so far it's not really drying down, which is fine. I am gonna apply like the tiniest little bit of concealer. Again, I'm just gonna use the same one right here. I don't want to use a lot. I'm gonna like kind of do like the tiniest amount ever. So that's what the foundation looks like with concealer. So far I do like it. I like how it looks. I'm not sure if my foundation's gonna dry down or not. So to kind of like give it time, I am gonna go in and do my brows. This is the retractable brow pencil from Wet n Wild in the shade medium brown. I don't know if they have a darker shade. Just when I bought this, I had lighter hair, so. There's my brows. That took literally 2 seconds. I'm gonna go in with the eyes. I'm gonna go in with this blue shade down here. I don't know what it's called again, but I'm just gonna take that on a small flat brush and I'm just gonna put that on my lower lash line. Is my face dry? No. So I am gonna have to set it with the powder. Like I said, I forgot to buy my own powder, so I'm just gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me before I finish off the eyes because I don't know what order I'm going in clearly. I'm gonna go in with blush, bronzer, and highlight. For bronzer, I was choosing between the Color Icon bronzer in Sunset Striptease or the contouring palette in Dulce de Leche. I think I might go in with this because it is a little bit more of like a cooler toned contour powder, but I can make it work. And then moving on to blush, I'm going to use the Mellow Wine blush just because it is more on the peachier side out of the two that I have. I think I'm just going to go in with my Pearlescent Pink highlight just because this is the only one I can find at the moment. Personally, I like these highlights a little bit more when they're wet. Because I find that they give more of like an intense glow. Like this is still intense, but sometimes I like it a little bit more intense than that. Now we can finish the eyes. Like I said, I was gonna go in with a primer spray, and I have the Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water, which I could have used this first, but I decided to use the other primers. I'm going to wet that flat brush and then go in with that blue again. Ooh. Don't love the coconut smell because it's not very pleasant. It's a very thin line between coconut smelling good and coconut smelling absolutely awful. So I think that's as much as I can get with the blue color because the pigment's like definitely not there. And plus it is kind of dark in the pan anyways, but that's fine. So that's what we're doing for the eyes. Now I'm gonna go in with mascara. I picked up this one today. This is the the Mega Protein Mascara. I wasn't sure if I heard anything about this one, but I saw it on the shelf and it said new and I was like, I want to try this one. Plus it says it's supposed to be good for your lashes and my lashes are like kind of crap. So now I'm gonna go in, curl my lashes, and apply this mascara. I gotta say, like, I'm not totally impressed with it. I find that it's definitely weighing down my lashes because, like you saw, I just curled them and then they're just being weighed down, which is like, it's whatever. This mascara was $3. Like, it's the cheapest mascara I've literally ever purchased in my entire life. So I can't really complain. We're gonna move into lips. Everyone has been telling me amazing things about their gel lip liners, so I wanted to get one of them. I was pissed because everyone was saying, oh, get Bear to comment, which I tried to, but they didn't have it. So I just got Never Pedal Down, and I'm kind of like hoping for the best at this point. And it's kind of like a really nice pink color, so I was thinking I could pair this eye with a pink or nude. I don't know. And I'm gonna overline, obviously, because it's me, and I love overlining. These are so smooth. Like, I didn't even have to put any effort into that, and there's already a line there. Like, that's insane. I think my lips look fine. Oh, this is a pretty color. I like it a lot. Now, I didn't pick up any lipstick because I don't really like Wet n Wild lipsticks that much, so I just picked up some more of their liquid cat suits. I have two, but they're like not my favorite colors. So I got Fleur d'Alert, which I might pair with this, and I also have Send Nudes, which I wanted a nude. So if you don't know, the liquid cat suits are like just a lip gloss or like a liquefied lipstick kind of. I don't know if I'm the only one that's noticed this, but every single liquid cat suit that I've purchased, the color looks nice and muted, and then you put it on and it's almost like they put like a white pigment in it, and it just looks so bright. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but I found that with every single one of the liquid cat suits I have. So I'm gonna see if I can tone this color down a little bit because I don't really like how bright it is, and it's gonna make my teeth look fucking yellow, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna take this one, the Send Nudes one, and see if I can tone it down a little bit. Still doesn't look that great. So we tried out the lip liner. We know we like it. I'm just gonna take this pink off and I'm gonna put on the brown. See, like, even this one, like, I don't know what it is, but it looks like a lot lighter than it does in the tube, which, whatever, that's fine, but like, it's still kind of annoying. I like when it looks like when it's blotted off. I think that looks nice. So this is my final look for the full face of Wet n Wild. I have to say, I really like how my look came out. There are hits and misses when it comes to Wet n Wild, but for me, my standout for this video is the stick foundation. I actually really like it. I like the coverage that it gives. It kind of gives me like a perfected look. It's not too drying, it's not too dewy. It feels very natural on the skin, and I really like it. I also liked the lip liner. That one was really good. I'll probably go back and buy a nude shade because I really liked it. If there's something from Wet n Wild that you love, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. We have a lot of fun here, and I'll see you guys in my next video.